Hello, Doctor Who fans, I am Doctor Who Commentator, the world's worst commentator, here once again to provide you with my personal fan commentary on Doctor Who. But naturally, if you disclose before we start, I'm not affiliated with Doctor Who in any way, I don't make any money off of this, and this is something I purely do for fun. Must be said, YouTube has actually suggested to me becoming a YouTube partner, and I don't deny the idea of living off a bit of AdSense is tempting, but I don't get that many views off that, so that would be ridiculous, and I would end up making money, and that could possibly lead to quite a few lawsuits. So, without further ado, the episode Time Heist, which I'm a bit indifferent about. There we go, Doctor wanting to go on
The Satanic Nebula, or the Lagoon of Lost Stars.
He's certainly not used to this, is he?
To Brighton. I've got a whole day worked out.
Sorry, but as you can see, I got plans.
Have you?
Look at me.
Why she dresses one of the Blues Brothers?
Yeah, okay.
No. No. Look at me.
Yep, looking.
Seriously?
Why is your face so coloured in?
7:15. Meeting me. You are.
God.
Date.
Proper draft, not in the right order, but hey, maths teacher.
Out!
Are you taller?
Heels.
What do you have to reach a high shelf?
Right, gotta go, gonna be late.
For a shelf?
Bye.
He's so clueless.
There you go, you've got another playmate.
Hardly anyone in the universe has that number.
Oh, I've got it.
Yes. From some woman in a shop. Still don't know who that was.
Is that her now?
Yeah, hopefully we'll finally get around to that.
Very few people that it could be.
I was actually talking to my
Don't.
boss about
Why
the
not?
last
Because
episode.
if you answer
Listen,
it, something will happen.
and well,
What?
you know my feelings on that one. And
It's just a phone cloud.
she's actually
Nothing happens when
she
you
thought it was
answer
very confusing, but she thought surely it would change later. We'd probably get answers about it later.
Where are we? How did we get here?
Who are you?
Memory worms
Sorry,
again.
what's going on? I don't understand.
What is that thing?
Ugh.
It's a memory worm.
What happened to your face?
Delete your memories.
Did you see her face? How did I get here?
The same way we all did. But we've all forgotten.
And who are you?
I am the Doctor, a Time Lord from Gallifrey. I've agreed to this memory wipe of my own free will.
Let's go with the chips
I
in his
am
head.
Clara Oswald, human. I've
Didn't
agreed to
you
this
remember
memory
one?
right of my own free will. Do I really have to touch that worm thing?
Yes, you do. And change your shoes. Your next, Sai.
I'm Sai, augmented human. I have agreed to this memory wipe of my own free will.
Racist.
I am Sabra, mutant human. I've agreed to this memory wipe of my own free will.
Nearly human. Thanks for nearly human. Okay, spoiler alert. Yes, spoiler alert for anyone who didn't see this episode. It's actually stupid because, frankly, I make these so you can somewhat play them over the actual episodes. Well, we learn the Doctor is the one who placed all these suitcases and arranged this whole thing. But it's still... It probably was explained in the episode. I watched it yesterday, I'm watching it now, maybe I'll learn through the second watching, but I still don't see why it had to go through the way it did.
This is a recorded message. I am the architect. Your last memories of receiving a contact from an unknown agency. Me. Everything since has been erased from your minds. Now pay close attention to this briefing. This is the Bank of Karabraxos, the most secure bank in the galaxy.
They said Karabraxos. I kept thinking he was saying something Arachnos.
This is where you keep it.
Or was it reference to the spider?
Without protocols. All movement is monitored, all air consumption regulated. DNA is authenticated at every stage. Intruders will accessed by a drop slot at the planet's surface. It's atomically sealed. An unbreakable lock.
Breathe air thing to enter there.
Your presence on this planet
Okay.
is unauthorized. The team will have been
Does it just merely clarify that person didn't have an account?
Bank security! Open up!
Your survival depends on following my instructions.
Open up, and you should be humanely disposed of.
There's another exit.
All the information you need is in this case.
What are you doing? Downloading.
Yes, very.
Augmented. Nice.
The bank of Carabrax sauce is impregnable.
Please stand away from the door. We do not wish to hurt you before incineration.
The bank of Carabrax sauce has never been breached. You will rob the bank of Carabrax sauce.
Report.
Sorry. Hello, who is this?
This
Sure.
is Miss Delphox, head
Well, he
of bank
lost a lot, didn't he?
security. I sent you to investigate an off-world intruder.
Did you? I was wondering what we're doing here.
We found these amazing worms.
If those do come handy.
Unwelcome guests. We're going to need the teller.
I will say, I think this episode is better than the Rings of Akaten. The reason I say that is because both the Rings of Akaten and Time Heist, to me, they do feel like something out of. I'm not sure I pronounced the name properly. Guillermo del Toro. I'm talking about the guy who made Hellboy.
Computer augmented,
movies.
yes, mainframe in your head. I'm a gamer. Sorry, who put you in
Because
charge?
both these episodes do somewhat
piece of
have
gold on your
his
neck.
feel, but I'd love for him to do an
I'm
episode.
a hacker. Slash bank robber. Good. This is a good day to be a bank robber. Mutant human. What kind of mutant?
Like he says, why are you in charge now?
It's my special power. What's yours?
Useful.
I touch living cells. I can replicate the owner.
Your face when we first saw you.
Touch the worm.
You can replicate their clothes too.
I wear a hologram shell.
How convenient.
Human cells. DNA from a customer, maybe. Disguise to get us in.
We're actually going to do it. Rob the bank.
I don't think we have a choice. We've already agreed to.
So she can replicate their breath as well. That's
How long can
interesting.
you maintain the image for?
For as long as I like.
That is a decent set. That does just look amazing. Again, I was saying this, I don't know if it's the last one or one before, but if you go back and look at Christopher Eccleston's work, my god, it just looks so dated now. The special effects look so dated compared to now. It is actually impressive.
Question 1. Robbing banks is easy if you've got a TARDIS. So why am I not using it?
Question 2. Where is the TARDIS?
Okay, that probably should be question 1.
Banking 4 locking down. They know we're here. Banking 4 locking down.
Typical. Oh god, that looks scary. It looks miserable as well. And that's kind of an interesting point. It does look quite miserable.
What is that? I don't know. Hate not knowing.
Excuse me, sir. I regret to say that your guilt has been detected.
What? That's totally ridiculous.
Is it, sir? Well, then we will certainly double check. The teller will now scan your thoughts for any criminal intent. Good luck, sir.
Interesting. What is it? The latest thing in sniffer dogs. Telepathic. It hunts.
But considering what happened, I'm curious, did the teller get the wrong guy?
Currently being drowned out. has a plan. Try not to think of it.
Ever tried not thinking about something?
No.
You may have to.
Criminal intent detected. How naughty. What was your plan? Counterfeit currency in your briefcase, perhaps?
No, not at all. For God's sake.
It really doesn't matter. We'll establish the details later. The teller is never wrong when it comes to guilt. Your account will now be deleted, and obviously your mind. Supper time.
It's wiping his mind, turning his brain into soup.
Your next of kin will be informed and incarcerated as further inducement to honest financial transactions. We've got to help him.
Sins of the relative.
It's gone already, it's over.
He's in agony, look at him.
Was our tears, Clara, that soup?
Account closed. Take him away.
Yeah, it turns
He's
out
ready
he's
for his
still
close-up.
He's crushing the brains, won't he?
Apologies for the
Crushed the whole
disturbance.
skull.
Everyone have a lovely day.
Deposit booze logging. Please exhale. Your valuables will be transported up from the vault.
And now
Well, if he can break
maintain
it
the
here
form,
and plant
apparently.
this thing, then why does he need our help?
Depends what the thing is. Okay, well, I'm no expert, but fuses, timer, I'm going to stick my neck out and say bomb. Bank schematic. Now.
So the man that we captured on the banking floor wasn't the target.
4 bank visitors just entered the safety deposit box.
The greatest bank in the galaxy. Our reputation must remain secure.
Hang on.
The director will blame us. We'll be fired.
You're basing the...
Fired with pain.
You're basing the fact that it wasn't the guy you looked for because
those old
4
service corridors,
visitors just entered a
the
bank.
veins and arteries of the bank.
Okay.
He wants us to blow through the floor.
We'll die if we do that.
Well, not necessarily. There must be a plan.
What if the plan is we're blowing up the floor for someone else? What if we're not supposed to make it out alive?
Oh, don't be so pessimistic. It'll affect team morale.
What, and getting us blown up won't?
Only very, very briefly.
No way. You can do what you like. I'm gonna take my chances out there.
Si.
No. This guy, your mate, is a lunatic.
What do you want, Si? More than anything else. Whatever it is, it's in this bank. You agreed to rob the most impregnable bank in history. You must have had a very good reason. We all must have. Picture the thing you want most in the universe and decide how badly you want it. Well,
Still don't understand why you're in charge.
basically it's the eyebrows.
Can't say as much I want. But he's right. Clearly they weren't there's a plan for them. Oh, they're alive.
Nice. Dimensional shift bomb. Sends the particles to a different plane.
So that's
Come on then. Team not dead. Open up!
And of course to keep them alive.
Well, so what are we supposed to do now? What's the plan?
I don't know. The architect set all this up. It should make sense. My personal plan is that a thing will probably happen quite soon.
Oh, so that's it. That's your plan.
Yep.
A thing will happen.
A thing. Probably.
That's encouraging.
Si. Doctor!
There you go. Thing time.
How did you get the cases here?
By breaking into the bank in advance of breaking into the bank.
Well, how did he do that? And if he can do that, why does he need us?
Not our problem.
Well, what is our
Asking the right questions.
You okay?
Dry glitch, it's fine.
Guilt is our problem. Guilt in this bank is fatal. The teller can hear it. Ever since that first case was opened, we've been targets. The more we know about why we're here, the louder our guilt screams. That's why we wiped our memories, for our own safety. Now, once I open this, I can't close it again.
Would it be safer if only one of us learned it?
I'm waiting for you to volunteer.
Why me?
Because you didn't need that memory one, did you? You're half computer. You can perform a manual delete. You can clear your thoughts.
Okay.
It's not wrong.
I don't know what it is. You may as well have a look. Well, what are they?
Not a clue.
Interesting.
Well, it's...
He put them there and he doesn't know.
Why would he be lying? Lying.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, stress. Drains the batteries.
Interface with this.
Do we have time for this?
Well, why not? There's no immediate threat.
Warning. Intruders detected.
They should stop saying things like that.
Intruders detected.
Clara, you stay with Si. Sabra, let's go investigate.
Intruder.
So he's going to stop it.
Storm dust.
You can delete your memories.
Yeah, it's not as fun as it sounds.
I've got a few I wish I could lose.
And I lost a few I wish I hadn't. No, I was interrogated in prison. And I guess I panicked. I didn't want to be a risk to the people close to me, so...
You deleted your friends?
My friends. Anyone who ever helped me. My family.
Your family?
Of course, my family.
How could you do that?
Easily.
Well, I don't know. Suppose I must have loved them.
Ah, ventilation shaft, always.
Aren't you going to ask me?
Why did you lie? Those hypo things, you know what they are.
Exit strategy of sorts. How did you know I was lying?
I've had a lot of faces, I find them easy to read.
Quite a gift.
Gift?
Got us in here.
Mute them, Jane. No one can touch me. If they do, I transform. Touch me, Doctor, and you'll be looking at yourself. I am alone.
Why?
Could you trust someone who looked back at you out of your own eyes?
You probably not.
Oh my
Well,
god.
they're fine now.
Why is he even still alive?
I don't know.
Why are all of them?
Someone is watching.
Doctor, however this goes, whatever happens, don't let me end up like that.
Intruders on the surface level. Intruders on the surface level.
Why is the team so organised that?
Says place to hide.
Hey, quick change.
Where are we?
Nobody move. Nobody say a word. It's cocooned.
Is it?
Forced hibernation. Its power's probably dormant.
Probably.
Clara, it's knocked onto you.
Oh.
You may still be asleep. Don't wake it.
Okay. How do I not do that?
Keep your mind blank. Block everything. Once it locks onto your thoughts, it won't let go.
You could probably do that, Doctor. Why do they always close their eyes? You don't need to do that.
It's waking up. Keep blocking your thoughts, Clara. Don't think.
That's
This way.
Why did she waste time?
Sabre!
She's still in there. How do we get her out?
It's scanning her brain.
Then what?
Soup.
Then help her.
Sabre!
What do I do? How can I get away?
It's running through your brain. It's tasting all the secrets stashed inside. Any moment now, it will finish its sweep and start feasting on what's left.
What, and then I become one of those things we saw sitting in a cage?
Yes.
Can you not get me out?
I'm sorry, I don't know how once it's locked onto your thoughts.
Exit strategy. It means what I think it means, right?
Atomic shredder.
Painless.
An instant.
That's useful.
Will you be the architect? Promise me something. Kill him.
I hate him, but I can't make that promise.
A good man. I left it late to meet one of those.
Well, she certainly didn't scream. Now doesn't know what to do.
Right. Vault. That's clear. What's not clear is what we do now.
You okay?
No, I'm an amnesiac rubbing it back. Why would I be okay?
Because Sabre.
What Sabre is dead, we're alive. Prioritize if you want to stay that way.
Oh, is
Okay,
that
can
what you
someone tell me,
call
what is an
yourself? The
amnesiac?
Doctor? The professional detachment.
Oh, amnesia. Sorry. Amnesia. Right.
Listen, when we're done here, by all means, you go and find yourself a shoulder to cry on. You'll probably need that. Till then, what you need is me.
Underneath it all, he isn't really like that.
It's very obvious that you've been with him for a while.
Why?
Because you are really good at the excuses.
Another gift from the architect shall be unwrapped.
I think she mentioned that one.
The Unbreakable Bank. We must locate them, and Director Karabraxos must not know. When people get fired here, it's messy. Release the teller into the tunnels.
Oh dear. There he knows what to do.
Right, the system looks like it's time delayed. There are 24 lock codes I need to break.
Doctor, it's coming. We're trapped.
Say how long?
As long as it takes.
It's locked onto one of our thought trails. We have to split up. Minimize the brain signals.
What happened to your professional detachment, Doctor?
No, no.
In case it finds me, it's my choice.
You don't use that, okay? Promise me.
Time to run.
Don't give one to Clara as well.
Separate!
Oh, very good, Doctor. You just put her in danger.
Vault locks opening. Vault locks opening. 24, 23, 22, 21,
20, 19, 18, 17.
Apparently he's not me anymore.
Keep your mind clear, Clara.
Again, really not possible.
Keep your mind blank.
There are lots of people on that list he's going to show here. Hang on.
Come on! Come and find me!
Yeah, there's a central bite. There's Angry
in one big cocktail. I am so
There was the gunslinger. There was Pterodactyl. There was Captain John Hart. There was a nice warrior, a Celine, a weevil, and the trickster from Sarah Jane Adventures. But interestingly, there was also Absalom Dack from the Doctor Who comics. That was interesting.
For what it's worth,
Effectively combining the comic book universe.
it might not be worth much. When your whole life flashes in front of you, you see people you love, and people missing you. And I see no one.
Alright. Yeah, control that.
3, 2, 1. Fail.
Oh.
Vault unlocking. Fail.
It's not opening! Sorry. He died for nothing.
Multiple locks. Last one's still in place.
Apparently not that much in place.
Atomic seal unbreakable. Even for me. The architect would know that. Wouldn't bring us all this way for nothing.
And get 2 people killed.
Exactly. There must be some logic.
Some logic.
Come on, architect. What else have you got?
Report, please. What was the disturbance?
Solar storm getting worse, interfering with our systems.
Storm.
Oh,
Storm's tripping the system. That's what he's got, a storm.
How would he know when a storm would hit?
Of course. Stupid doctor, of course.
Of course, what?
Whoever planned all this, they're in the future. This isn't just a bank heist. It's a time travel heist. We've been sent back in time to the exact moment of the storm to be in exactly the right place when it hits, because that's the only time that the bank is
almost Back to the
vulnerable.
Future.
Vault unlocked.
The bank is now open.
Vault unlocked.
Explains why we're not here in the TARDIS.
Sorry, what?
The solar disruption would have made navigation impossible. One time the bank is vulnerable. It's the one time we can't just land.
Doctor, the code that was in the last case, look. Tech.
Technology. 251. Find it. Neophyte circuit. I've only ever seen one once before. It can reboot any system, replace any lost data.
Sorry. That's what he came for. His reward.
So what did Sabre come for?
So obviously they were all supposed to get there together.
Genes are present.
She wanted to be normal.
Everyone has a weakness. So the big question is this. What do we come for?
PV.
Private vault. Carabraxos' own fortune?
Intruders are most welcome. They remind us that the bank is impregnable. It's good for morale to have a few of you scattered about the place, preferably on view.
Charming.
Are you ready for your close-up? If you're thinking of ways to escape, the teller will know before you've even made a move. You'll never be bothered by all that thinking again.
Useful species.
Last of its kind. And we've signed an exclusive deal.
Must be noisy inside its head.
Looks more like you've imprisoned it.
Painful. To listen to so much chatter. So many secrets. Must drive it wild. How can you force it to obey?
Oh, everything has a price tag, I think you'll find. The storm's getting worse. Customers are leaving. Director Carabraxos will be concerned. Our jobs will be on the line.
You're scared.
I'm terrified. I have the disadvantage of knowing Carabraxos personally.
If you don't like your boss, why stay?
My face fits. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must take the teller to its hibernation.
Of course, get to
You two?
Yeah, the episode that line
Dispose of our
makes more sense.
Don't do this. I've had a very bad day, and I do not want to be pushed around.
You're wrong.
Wrong?
It's not that bad a day. And you're being very slow.
While you're undoing my handcuffs.
She
Sabre.
said slow.
Looked like death. It was actually a teleporter.
Oh my god!
G'day. You think we're dead, so the teller thinks we're dead, and we play the creature.
Frank, when I saw that, it did not look like death at all. It actually did look much more like a teleporter.
But you're alive.
Yeah, we're alive. No, look at us. We're all alive.
No. Not dead. Alive.
There's an escape ship in orbit. Takes you right there. Oh, and there's this big blue box. Is that yours?
Well, this is good. I suppose. You'll be able to resume the mission. Gene suppressant. Antidote for your condition. Memory giver. All your yesterdays.
To be fair, they don't need to do a mission now. They got it.
Job done, paid in full. Clever old architect.
Very clever.
Still hate him.
Me too.
How are you paid?
I don't know. There's something in the private vault.
What's that? Supply line. It's the only option down to the private vault. There's another one for water, for basic life support.
What, for a private vault?
Someone likes to hang out with their wealth.
So the director, obviously. That sarcophagus did make me think a bit. Is it meant to be Pyramids of Mars? The reason I say that is because there is going to be an episode soon about It's got the word mummy in its title. It is very much an Egyptian theme, and I was reading it was meant to be some sort of sequel to Pyramids of Mars. Having said that, that's what they said the ring. That's what one paper, I can't remember which, said the rings that Akaten was going to be.
Excuse us, but we've come to rob you. So if you want to put your hands above your head, or...
Or... you didn't bring any weapons. Well, that's a bit of an oversight. Security, Karabraxos here.
You're Karabraxos.
One moment. Director Karabraxos. Is there a problem? Intruders in the private vault. Send me the teller. I want to find out how they got in, and then I want to wipe their memories.
She's a clone.
It's the only way to control my own security. I have a clone in every facility. Get on it right away. Yes, of course. And then hand in your credentials. You're fired with immediate effect.
But police have been in your service.
Ever since the last one let me down, and I was forced to kill it. I can't quite believe that you're putting me through this again. My clone. And yet she doesn't even protest. Pale imitation, really. I should
clones
sue.
have credentials?
You're killing her. You just said fired. I put all of the used clones into the incinerator. Can't have too many of moi scattered around.
Sorry, you don't get on with your own clone?
She hates her own clones. She burns her own clones. Frankly, you're a career break for the right therapist.
Doctor, have you seen you with your incarnations?
Shut up. Everybody, just shut up.
And what is this display, now as amusing as you are?
Shut up, just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut it up. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say about your own eyes? Shut up. Say it again.
How can you trust someone if they look back at you out of your own eyes?
I know one thing about the architect. What is it that I know about the architect? I know one thing, something that I've known from the very start.
What?
I hate him. He's overbearing. He's manipulative. He likes to think that he's very clever. I hate him! Clara, don't you see? I hate the architect.
What in the name of sanity is going on in this room now?
We're getting sanity judgment from the self-burner. So if I borrow a little bit of paper.
And what are you doing now?
I'm giving you my telephone number.
Why?
Well, I thought you might like to call me someday. Sorry, I thought we were getting along famously. Am I like misreading the signals or something? Oh, that was a big one, wasn't it? I think that your bank is about to close for good, Karabraxos. If I was you, I'd get going. Don't mind us. We'll just stay here and burn. Hard to know what to take. Greatest treasures in the universe in just one suitcase.
So that's disappearing now.
Doctor, what's the plan? Is there a plan?
Well, we can use the shredders and get us back to the ship.
They're not shredders, they're teleports, and that's not the most interesting thing about them.
So what is?
There were 6 of them. Hey! Give me a call sometime.
Doors opening.
You'll be dead.
Yeah, you'll be old. We'll get on famously. You'll be old and full of regret for the things that you can't change.
Doors closing.
Doctor, what the hell is going on?
Are you remembering?
No, not a thing.
Yeah,
But
just
I'm
realised.
understanding.
What? What is it? What are you understanding?
I'm not sure yet. I need my memory back. And I think that there's only one way to do that.
Which would be?
Soup.
Soup.
Hello, big man.
So we need to tell him.
No, no! Let it take me! Let it beat me! It's the only way!
It will kill you!
What have I told you about pessimism? That's it. That's it. There's so many memories in here. Feast on them. Tuck in.
Okay, now it's looking like the rings of Akaten again.
But tie.
Take my memories.
What do you think you look? I was hoping for minimalism. I think I came out with magician. The last few days, there's been a block. Can you see the block? Tell me why I'm here. Show me why I'm here. Show me! It's just a phone, Clara. Nothing happens when you answer the phone.
Doctor.
Hello?
You gave me this number. My name is Madame Carabraxos. I was once the wealthiest person in the universe.
So he doesn't actually know her at this point.
I'm dying. With many, many regrets. But one, perhaps, you may be able to help me with.
It's a little detour. It's a job. I've got to do it for someone. Come on. We need to rob a bank.
What?
Clara, I need worms. The bank of Carabraxos has never been breached. Architect. Architect. Architect.
Architect.
Architect.
Still makes very little sense.
You will rob the Bank of Carabraxos. Did you see? Why we came? Why we're here? We had to delete our own memories. Otherwise you'd have known, and then she'd have known, because you were mentally linked. But she's gone now. They've all gone. They have no power over you now. You can do exactly what you want to do now. Exactly what you've always wanted to do.
It knows the combination.
Of course it does. It was linked to Carabraxos.
What exactly are we doing here? That thing killed people.
Well, so much you do to protect everything you love.
A female.
There she is. Not the last of its species. The last two.
They look very much the same.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Exit strategy. We've got 6 shredders.
Exactly. This wasn't a bank heist. It never was. It was a rescue mission for a whole species, flesh and blood. The last currency. Time to go home. What do you think of that, big man?
Lots of species. Why does the planet look so
much mental traffic in the universe? Solitude is the only peace.
Maybe their arms are free now.
Cesare Borgia, mucho scary hombre, says to me, "What do you think of our Leaning Tower of Pisa?" I say, "It looks okay to me."
Yeah, if you ever need help with another bank heist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really his area.
Sorry, just did that.
See? I don't have your face now.
Yeah, I kind of missed that.
Oh, shut up.
So she's not a mutant anymore.
7:12 local time, as promised. Go and enjoy yourself. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
This is a date. Yeah. I've just realised I'm going out for another meal now.
Don't worry. Calories consumed on the TARDIS have no lasting effect.
What? Are you kidding?
Of course I'm kidding. It's a time machine, not a miracle worker. Bye-bye.
See ya. Don't rob any banks.
Don't rob any banks, what?
Without me?
Of course not, boss. Robbing a bank, robbing a whole whole bank. Be that for a date.
You okay? Next time.
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
I did read something. I can't find the article anymore. It was on Doctor Who TV. Doctor Who.
How's you? Sorry I'm late.
Whatever. It said that after this,
I can't do
the
it.
Doctor's going to really change.
Days are all about you.
Or everything we think of the Doctor is really going to change. It's going to
And the
be
new
much
caretaker,
darker.
John Smith.
Welcome to Cobham, Mr. Smith.
Thanks.
Problem. Solution. Destroy.
Right, sorry to read so much of it, but there was hardly much
Doctor
about.
Who next Saturday at the later time of 8:30.
I have been Doctor Who commentator. I also have another YouTube account called Bookora23. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoy making it. Turn up again. Goodbye.